Morning. It's 10 a.m. on Monday, December 23rd, 2024. Call this meeting of the Wichita County Commissioners Court to order. If everyone would please stand, Commissioner Beecham will give our invocation.
Pray with me, please. Good and gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you in this time of celebration, Lord, just to thank you for the many, many blessings you've given each and every one of us. And Lord, we bless this county immensely. Lord, I just go back and remember the words of Isaiah, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be on his shoulders. And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Lord, I hope we all remember those words as we conduct the business of our government. Lord, that our government should be on your shoulders. We should look to you for our guidance, look to you for our leadership, Lord. Lord, I pray that we would always do that and be faithful servants of you, Lord. Lord, I pray you just bless each and every one of us. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Just join us for the pledge to the U.S. flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now the pledge to the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
All right, everyone, please be seated. At this time, I would like to ask Kim Johnson of our bond office to come forward for the presentation of the Employee of the Month Award for November 2024, and Captain Patterson. It's obvious that Ms. Johnson loves being the center of attention. So I'm sure you've seen this. We always ask our winners to do about a 10-minute speech. So.
Which should not be a problem.
No, it is. We do always want to honor the outstanding employees every month, and you are the one for November. And so we just want to take the time for all of us at the court and for the county as a whole to recognize your hard work and service. And present a small token of our appreciation, a plaque to you. And then I do always ask the winner's supervisor to come up and say a few words because they know better why you won the award than anyone else. So, Captain.
So I worked with Kim when she worked in the district clerk's office. She's been here, would you say, November will be 23 years total?
Wow.
May will be 23 years total. She came over to the bond office as the bond office supervisor in 21, got really kicked off in 22 by herself, and has completely changed that office. And there was a lot of things that we were doing in there that really weren't something we should be doing, and so we've kind of streamlined that process. And I mean, I get compliments from judges and from bonding companies all the time at how well her office runs and works, and so I mean, she's absolutely more than deserving of this award.
Thank you.
Would you like to say anything?
Oh my gosh, we have a stage
That doesn't happen very often. I'm honored. I've really enjoyed the transition over there, and I like what I do, and I have a great staff over there that helps me and has my back, so makes it a lot easier.
Well, what you'll do is a key cog in making what all of us do work. So thank you for the work you do, and thank you for doing such a good job of supervising in office, and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I didn't think much about bonding before I took this office. It's an important thing that we do. So, all right, it is 10:04. Let's open up for public comment this morning. Does anyone have any public comments? Well, I have a few. The first is remind everybody that the courthouse will be closed tomorrow and Wednesday. So if you've got business to take care of, do it today or wait till the end of the week because no one will be here tomorrow or Wednesday. And also, there will not be Commissioners Court this coming Friday. So I know that's going to disappoint a lot of the folks in this room. You circle that on your calendar every other week, but we will not have Commissioners Court this Friday. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas holiday, family, friends, chance to recharge and be with the ones you love and enjoy this holiday celebrating the birth of Christ. So, anyone else have any public comment?
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas.
We're gonna make sure that gets recorded in the minutes.
Yeah.
Correctly.
Merry Christmas.
Anyone else? Okay, it's 10:05. And public comment is closed. That moves us to the consent agenda. There are 9 items on the consent agenda. Does anyone have any questions or comments about any of those items? Just one, and either Morgan or Commissioner Watts. Number 4, is that VIN number? I know there were some questions of whether or not it was the right VIN number. Is that the correct one?
I don't think that's the correct one. I think we just strike the VIN number. That's what Debbie told me. She thought it was the one we got in the summer.
Okay.
I may.
This is a proposal on a truck we haven't received yet,
Correct.
Yes, it's nearly complete, but
Okay.
so we don't have to.
All right.
Kinda hard to.
Yeah, we'll, does anyone have any objection to striking that VIN number from that language?
No.
Okay. We'll strike that VIN number.
well, this is the VIN number.
You got the invoice?
Well, no, this is July, a deal from Josh, but it just came, so I don't, he may have it confused. So we'll just strike it for now, I think would be the smart thing to do.
Okay.
Motion to approve with the change.
Second. I think me.
Yeah, he beat you,
He
sorry.
beat me. That's good. Moving right along.
All right, we got a motion by Commissioner Beecham, seconded by Commissioner Fincannon to approve the consent agenda as amended. Does anyone have any questions or comments on the motion or any of those items? All right, the motion is before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. General business item number 1, review and approve the regular bills for payment. Verify payroll taxes have been filed in order to county treasurer to disperse payroll and/or bills within 72 hours via U.S. mail, FedEx, UPS, or electronically, unless directed otherwise, or may be picked up and ledgered in the treasurer's office.
So move.
Second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Mahler, seconded by Commissioner Beecham to approve, verify, and disperse. Have any questions or comments on the motion or the item? Okay, that motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Motion did you?
Oh, is there? Okay. There being 4 ayes, 0 nays, and 1 abstention by Commissioner Fincannon, the motion passes. Thank you. Item number 2, discuss, consider, and/or take action to approve and ratify the minutes of the December 17, 2024 regular session.
So moved.
Second.
It's a motion by Commissioner Fincannon, seconded by Commissioner Beecham to approve and ratify the minutes of the December 17th session. Any questions or comments on the motion or the item? All right, that motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Item number 3, discuss, consider, and/or take action to approve Wilson's contracting estimate in the amount of $9,427.50 for a concrete driveway and retaining wall for the north side of the courthouse to be paid from permanent improvement with lines determined by the county auditor. Commissioner Beecham, do you want to talk about this one? Or
Yeah,
should
I'll
Rick
start
continue?
and I'll
Okay.
give it over to Rick. This is for a retaining wall next to the chillers along that sidewalk, and also to pour in the driveway for our mule to get up into the new storage area that we created. There was a little bit of concrete that is on the courthouse project that was reimbursed back to us that since they're not gonna pour that. That's part of those contingency monies that we received back in the earlier motion. So I'm gonna let Rick explain what all we're doing.
Basically, it's just what Mark said. along the chiller, you know, there used to be a chain link fence around it, and we took that down because it looked pretty
Chain linky?
institutional. Yeah, chain linky.
Pretty
So we took
gnarly.
that out. The plan is to get all that grass out of there because it just gets sucked into the chiller when it gets mowed or cut. But the ground is unlevel right there, so once we got the chain link out, the idea is to come in, put a retaining wall, and then we'll fill back in there with decomposed granite or something of that nature that won't get sucked into the chiller. And it'll run along the side of the sidewalk. It starts in a straight line, it's kind of on the drawing there, but there'll be an area probably 2 foot wide where it starts that will be grass strip next to the sidewalk, and as it goes towards the end, it will narrow. And then the other part of that is a 12-foot approach that comes off the street to bring that driveway all the way up to the building where it enters into the mill barn or old rec yard. So that will also be included with that retaining wall.
How tall is that wall gonna be?
It's gonna start at about 2 foot, probably. Just right at the elevation of the chiller slabs. You know, we don't wanna go above it, we don't wanna submerge all that. We are gonna do the drain work to get the drains that are up by the building to get out of that area. So we'll have that done ahead of time before they put the retaining wall in, so we don't have water holding up in that retaining wall and trying to drain back into the building or under the slab.
Not only does it make it more functional, but it continues to just clean up that
Yeah.
whole deal. and
It'll
make
be
it-
a big aesthetic difference.
Yeah.
It'll look a lot better.
And if
'cause right
it's
now
already looking better, it's gonna be, that was always really kind of a tough deal there, so that's got double value.
What's the fence gonna be? You gonna put a fence
No.
back up?
No. And we can lock the chiller panels, the control panels, like they're locked right now. So, you know, you'd have to really work at it if you wanted to get into the panels and do anything to the chiller, but I don't think that's,
But they, yeah, they won't.
if
be
somebody
fenced
wants in,
off.
they want in anyway, so.
Yeah.
But no fence. And I think that just makes it where it's not as approachable, if you will, because there, you know, you're gonna have to climb over the old retaining wall and go up there, but really aesthetically is probably the big thing in the functionality of not having grass in your chiller all the time.
This is, I'm sure it's a dumb question, but I'm gonna ask it and look dumb. There's nothing up there that someone, even just a kid coming up, messing with, dangerous, like,
Everything has guards on it,
okay,
so, you know, once again, somebody'd have to work at it if they wanna, you know, get themselves hurt or do something malicious, they're gonna have to work at it.
okay.
And that's for the retaining wall, the approach, and the driveway,
Correct.
all in the green?
Yes.
Yeah, the old fence that was around it was more for security of inmates getting out of the rec
Hmm.
yard, cause it had the barbed wire and everything across the top, so.
Yep,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Looks like a pretty good amount. Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you.
Yep.
Got a motion by Commissioner Buchanan, seconded by Commissioner Beecham to approve the Wilson contracting estimate, $9,427.50 to be paid from permanent improvement with lines determined by the county auditor. Does anyone have any questions or comments on the motion or the item? All right, that motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Just something that you had mentioned, Commissioner Mueller, just like to reiterate right now. I was here Saturday night for the City Lights Parade, and this courthouse and the grounds, they just continue to look better and
Much
better.
Oh, my goodness, it's just night and day. We see it every day, so I don't think we appreciate it as much as somebody that would just
Yeah,
drive
and
up.
it's
you know.
really helped having our yard guy and
Oh, yeah.
full-time attention to that.
Noticeable difference, and that's
Mhm.
good. That's good.
So
That's the way
thank
it
you.
needs to be.
Thank you to you and your team, Rick. Item number 4, discuss, consider, and/or take action to approve Texas Custom Trucks invoice in the amount of $995 for ranch hand grill guards for a new Wichita County Sheriff's Office 2024 Chevy pickup to be paid from remaining monies from Senate Bill 22. Chief, do you want to talk about this one, or?
It's one of the new ones we got, it's in Bill 22, and, you know, we'll put branch hands on. We got the first one finished, and we got this one in, so we got branch hand on it.
Okay.
Grill guards are, the way vehicles are made today, are a tremendous investment.
Yeah.
If you've got anything that's gonna be any kind of a service to it, it needs a grill guard on it.
Yeah.
I'd make the motion.
Second. Thank you.
One little bump, and you're looking at thousands of dollars of problems, plus being out of service, so that's a good investment.
Is that the last SB 22 money expect to try to use this year?
Probably, I don't think we have that
Anything else?
truck either, unless we get it in this week.
Okay. Well, if you do, try to get it in, because I think there's still a little extra in that.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I've got a motion by Commissioner Mahler, seconded by Commissioner Watts to approve the Texas Custom Trucks invoice for $995 for a new, for a grill guard for a new pickup to be paid from remaining monies from Senate Bill 22. Have any questions or comments on the motion or the item? Motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 5-0. Item number 5, discuss, consider, and/or authorize transfer of contingency savings from county courthouse and county annex projects and apply a total savings of $72,493.53 as contingency funds to the Iowa Park Annex renovation project. Said contingencies will be used for the expansion on parking lot improvements as approved by Commissioners Court on December 17, 2024. Commissioner Beecham?
Yes, as we earlier did in motions 8 and 9, we received contingencies back from both the annex project and the courthouse project. I'd like to take those savings, and since they were already allocated monies into permanent improvement projects, move that funding of the $72,493 into the Iowa Park project to help pay for that driveway.
Mark, does that not now throw us, I mean, we're well over 200,000 for parking lot improvements.
No, it's just we're just applying it to that overall 177
So
number.
subtract that 70 from the 137.
It's just a means of paying for it.
Okay.
Not raising the cost,
Right.
just
No,
funded,
Okay.
yeah.
no, I talked to Matt about how we would go about doing that and make sure those funds were being reallocated, and this was just the way to reallocate them.
Moving it from one bucket to another?
Yeah. So that'd be my motion to approve.
Second.
I think that was Commissioner Mahler, barely. We've got a motion by Commissioner Beecham, seconded by Commissioner Mahler, to authorize transfer of contingency savings of $72,493.53 as contingency funds to the Iowa Park Annex renovation project. Do you have any questions or comments on the motion or the item? All right, that motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Item number 6, discuss, consider, and/or authorize the county judge to sign Harper Perkins change order for project number 21881.00, Iowa Park Annex renovations in the amount of $137,177 for parking lot demolition and construction. Commissioner Beecham?
Yes, this is what we approved essentially last week. This is the actual change order. Last week, we had talked about looking at putting some of our contingency money into that project. After discussion last week, we do have an outstanding item that we do not know the cost of at this point. The central corridor, once it was opened up fully, we discovered that it's not a fire-rated corridor, and we're gonna have to make that a fire-rated corridor. Do we know what we're gonna do yet?
Me and Matt have been talking about it. There's about 3 or 4 different ways we can do it. I'm gonna talk with my electrician and see if they can move some of the electrical that's on top of that wall. If they can move it, then I'm basically just gonna build a temporary wall on the other side, on the outside wall, double sheetrock it, and it'll be a way less cost than putting new ceiling in the corridor and all of that stuff.
Okay.
So,
Yes,
We are working on that.
unfortunately, the way the wall's built, it should have topped out at the ceiling, at the full deck height.
Yes.
But it's not, and then everything imaginable is run right over the top of that wall, so ductwork, electrical work, everything. So, yeah, so it's created quite a problem, so therefore I wanted to retain the full contingency amount. We don't anticipate using it, so we'll likely be receiving a similar savings back to this project at the end that we just recorded with the other two projects, so that's why it's the full amount. So it'd be my motion to approve.
Yeah.
So you want to approve it and pay it out of permanent improvement?
Permanent improvement, the remainder outside of the 72,493 that we just applied to it.
Second.
Okay, so you're wanting to also pay for it out of permanent improvement?
Yeah.
Okay. They give you what you need, Matt?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got a motion by Commissioner Beecham, seconded by Commissioner Fincannon, to authorize the county judge to sign Harper Perkins change order for project number 21881 in the amount of $137,177 and be paid for out of permanent improvement. Do you have any questions or comments on the motion or the item?
Just one quick comment, Judge. I was in a county field crops committee meeting last week with the extension people, and boy, everybody's excited about that project and getting it done. And even not just extension staff, but other people said, boy, it's gonna be great to have that facility where it's gonna open up a lot of things that we've not been able to do. So I'm tickled that we're moving in that direction. Gonna get that done. Been needed to be done for a long time.
All right, we have any other questions or comments on the motion with the item? All right, that motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Commissioner Mahler, you did a perfect segue into our next item. Number 7, discuss potentially moving the IT offices to the second floor of the courthouse annex. Commissioner Beecham?
Yes, this is something that Brendan and I and others have discussed. Right now, we have the teen court area that is open currently. They would like to go ahead and move into that area now and start the process of moving their entire operation up there once the ag office is evacuated or moved, not evacuated,
Yeah.
moved to Iowa Park. So this is just the first step. So, and then we're looking at repurposing his area for potentially indigent and veteran services. So keep them on the first floor and easier access.
Yeah, I'll just ask this for Brendan. Because I know that we redid that area that y'all are in now, I think right before I actually took office. Are you wanting to move for space reasons, or do you mind just talking a little bit about why you think it's a good idea to move over there?
Yeah, we want to move for space reasons. Currently, we have 9 people in a 5-room office, and we're about to have 10, potentially 11 people in a 5-room office. Right now, we're all on top of each other. And we've played personnel Tetris a few different times to see if we could fit people in a different way, and just not any other way we can use the room to fit new people in. As it is now, the new person that we have starting will likely have to be up on 4. I'm gonna have to move software people up to 4 just to have enough room to get people in. And we just need more space.
Is that new space is the office suite and the meeting room? Is that correct, Mark? Is that what we're talking about, those two? Because there's a meeting room and the.
Oh, for where teen court is, that's what.
No, there's
You're talking about
a
that.
suite of offices next to the teen
Yeah.
court deal.
Yeah,
But then there's a meeting room also with it,
Yeah.
we use both areas,
yeah,
which that's pretty good space, which should help.
It would give us enough offices for everyone to have one, and enough space for us to put all the storage that we have, all the computers and other things that we actually pull from, all in one space.
And the great thing is, it's just like with extension, one of the things we've been missing is that public access, and y'all don't have a lot of that anyway, so I think that's That's
and having that meeting space
Yeah.
can pay a lot of dividends in the future too, to have a training location for IT.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of my
If we
question.
could
Are we
learn
gonna,
something
we gonna
with
turn the
computers.
meeting room into office space, or is that gonna continue to be?
No, they'll have enough office space without converting the
That's a
meeting.
pretty good suite, that
Yeah.
suite offices there, so I think it's a win-win.
Is, go ahead.
Couple of quick questions. IT, I mean, when I first saw this, I was kind of not really for it. Cause IT, I would think would stay primarily the courthouse is the most important thing when it comes to IT. So I thought keeping the IT here would be a better thing. Something I would like to ask though, since you're talking about space, is that space that we're now gonna have to remodel all those offices?
No, they're very much set up the way we'd want them. We want very few changes. When Ag took over that area, they took down a few walls and turned offices into a giant storage room. We just want those walls put back in. So I think there's 4 walls that we want added, and that's really the only change that we really want done. Other than that, it's set up ideally how we would want it.
Is
The
that-
carpet
That's
was
in-house
replaced.
stuff.
Is that in-house? That's what I
Yeah,
was
there shouldn't be any major outside, or any outside help, except maybe some carpet
And
or
the
something.
reason I ask, seems like every time we move somebody, we have to remodel the whole area.
And that's why we thought of this, is it gives us space without having to do a giant remodel. There's,
Is still most all your servers is gonna be in the courthouse, right?
we have them spread, we don't have everything in one area for redundancy and safety. We have them spread out between the annex, the LEC, and here. And we will continue to do that.
And Commissioner Beecham, do you think that for the second phase of that, which is all of our public-facing VSO and Agent Health, if they were to move over into the current IT space, all of that remodel
That would be
would be done in-house
in-house.
as well?
And another issue I have with that, if you're gonna bring all those are more foot traffic than we have now. This is just something to think about. You're bringing in more public access things into the first floor, and we don't have the parking on the east side of the courthouse like the annex does. I mean, we don't have all that parking for those agencies. That's another concern that I thought of that I just didn't know would be beneficial to the courthouse or not.
I think I just heard Commissioner Fincannon say he wants to eliminate employee parking in the east part of the parking lot.
There's a lot, I mean, we don't have enough parking.
One of the
for-
things I would like to consider when we move veteran services over here is to designate at least 2 parking spaces for veterans in that parking lot.
You can designate them all day long, but to keep people from parking them is another challenge.
Right.
We have that right now, but
No, I get that, but we do need to do a better job of not allowing our staff to park in the parking lot unless they're so designated spaces, so.
But even the handicap spots, I mean,
Yeah.
they will probably use the handicap spots
Yeah.
more.
and-
So, I mean, it's just,
But-
there's a couple issues there that I didn't quite understand the logistics for.
But
Commissioner, the parking
It's-
for the annex is more plentiful, but it's not.
Harder to-
It's really harder to use.
Yeah, it's not.
crossing
really
Scott and
Yeah.
crossing 6th Street.
Plain Frogger.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to cross 6th Street with one-way traffic than it is to cross Scott with two-way traffic. So,
Right.
and it's really not any further of a walk to cross from the 6th Street parking lot to the courthouse than it is from the annex parking lot crossing
We've got,
Scott.
So
we've
we're
got
not
quantity, but we don't really have quality.
We're not
in the
anticipating
annex
any
deal.
big courthouse remodels with any of these moves.
Nothing big. No, there'll be some, but it'll be predominantly in-house stuff, so.
Okay. Any other questions on, there's no action to be taken, but Commissioner, you just wanted to update the court. and
Yeah,
talk about
just
it. Yeah.
pretty much. And give it our blessing, so.
Yeah. Any questions on this item? Anything else to add, Brendan? Okay. All right, thank you. Item number 8, open and take action as necessary on janitorial supplies bids.
Oh,
God,
these-
this is
These are the
Tana's-
good ones now.
This is Tana's Christmas present. She so loves doing the janitorial supplies bids that we just had to get it done right here on the eve of Christmas.
And we sure
Would you
want
like her to read them all to you?
I-
We
I
want
think
you
I
to
would.
read them in now. We need to
Hey,
read
there you
these
go.
into the record.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
That's the Christmas present.
That's the Christmas
She
present.
wants to bring them, let her read them.
If everybody will grab your pillow, we're gonna read these into the record.
It got confiscated by security. today.
Probably did. He's got it going on there.
First one is Pyramid School Products.
Oh, yes. They're the New York one? No, Florida, excuse me. All right, we've got a bid from Pyramid School Products.
Ooh, that's a industrial size.
Okay, here we go. I'm only going to read the items that they submitted a bid on. Powder-free vinyl gloves, $10. And I will advise everyone that these are available for perusal and review by anyone who wants to make them. For $2.99 a box, powder-free nitrile gloves for $3.75 a box. Half-fold toilet seat covers, $38.98 a case. Scented disinfectant sprays in 20-ounce cans, $36.98 a case. Excuse me, meter deodorant sprays, $21.30 a case. 7-day fully programmable deodorant dispenser for $20.99. 20-inch buffing pads, $13.89 a case. 24-ounce ribbed mop head, $34.74. 16-ounce ribbed mop head, $29.34. Fiberglass mop handle, $9.98. 60-inch dust mop handle, wooden, $5.99. Plastic dustpan, $2.98. 24-quart yellow mop bucket, $59.98. Maxi slant angle broom, $4.59. Foaming glass cleaner, 19-ounce, $35.99 a case. 32-ounce spray bottle, 79 cents. Trigger sprayer, 81 cents. Toilet bowl brush, $1.49 each. And that is Pyramid School Products. What we got next?
I think it's Unipack.
It is indeed Unipack.
What size trigger sprayer was that on that last one?
You're a funny guy. All right, 24 by 33 inch can liner, $16.50. 33 by 40 can liner, $25.25. 38 by 60 can liner, $23.25. 43 by 48 can liner, $20.30. That was Univac. And there are samples, should anyone want to see them. We've got Wagner Supply. Paper towels, $22.10 a case. Hand and body soap, $78.74 a case. Scented disinfectant sprays, $49.08 a case.
Too bad they didn't bid on everything.
Spartan bathroom cleaner, $30.72 a case. DMQ neutral disinfectant, $47.68 a case. Trash can liners, 24 by 33, $18.99. 33 by 40, $31.13. 38 by 60, $26.12. And 43 by 48, $23.60. And 8.5 by 11 paper, $48.40 per case. This is Pollock.
That's small.
Wow.
Might need a magnifying glass for that
We
one.
may have to have a young person come.
Let me see what else is on here if they do anything else. I can do it.
It's
Just,
small now, that's fine print.
all right, here we go.
I couldn't do it.
Good thing I'm nearsighted. Let me take the glasses off.
Yeah.
All right, we've got, I don't even know. I'm just gonna read it. Surpass JRT, oh, it's toilet tissue, $48.90 a case. Jumbo bath tissue, $32.46 a case. 2-ply bath tissue of a different type, $46.29 a case. Paper towel roll, $36.97 a case. Smaller paper towel roll, $33.06 per case. I'm not sure what that is. 23304 natural male female towel, 4,000 each in a case, 2837. We've got small gloves, $1.99 a box, medium gloves, $1.99, large and extra large, all $1.99 a box. For blue powder nitrile gloves at all sizes, $3.34 a box. Half-fold seat covers, $42.92 a case. Aero disinfectant, $76.36 a case. Liquid laundry detergent, $212.29 a case. Nice and clean laundry detergent, $32.19. Air freshener refill, $84.20 a case. Aerosol fragrance dispenser, $58.25 each. Economy floor stripper, $67.91 per gallon. Not sure how that's designated. Acrylic floor sealer finish, $80.13. High gloss floor finish, $93.35. Buffing pads, $13.65 a case. Rayon loop mop with tailband, $38.46 a case. Rayon looped end flat mop, $27.24 a case. Quick change fiber handle, $9.28. Wood dust mop handle, $7.15 each. Black plastic dustpan, $2.13. A ringer combo and mop, $52.88. Angle broom, $7.02. Glass cleaner, $43.71 a case. Ammonia glass cleaner, $67.90 a case. Bio Conqueror, $55.91 a case. Odoban, $18.12 a gallon. Morning Mist disinfectant cleaner, $29.68 a case. Old English lemon oil, $33.36 a case. All surface bathroom cleaner, $34.34 a case. Neutral fresh scent disinfectant, $41.40 a case. Non-acid cream cleanser, $39.61 a case. Cleaner and scale remover, $51.24 a case. 32-ounce bottles. Here you go. Get ready. 32-ounce bottles are 62 cents each, as are the trigger sprayers.
There you go.
And then we have trash can liner, 24 by 33, $27.83, 33 by 40, $39.19, 38 by 60, $31.22, 43 by 48, $30.13. Tampico bowl brush, $3.10. 8.5 by 11 paper, $40.06 per ream, and $81.33 for 8.5 by 14 ream paper.
And just so y'all know, that was a really small font that
Very
I
small.
couldn't read
There's
it.
no-
I never would be able to read it. You did good, Judge.
This is riveting television
You did
right here.
good
I was
on
watching.
It is.
All right, and we've got Empire paper.
They bid on everything.
There's got to be a better way to do this. Toilet tissue, $34.50 a case. Small toilet tissue, $32.40 a case. 4.5 by 3.5 sheet, $40.95 a case. Paper towel roll, $25 a case. Larger paper towel roll, $31.20 a case. Paper towels, not $23.83 a case. Powder-free vinyl gloves, $24 a box. Nitrile powder-free gloves, $32 a box. Half-fold toilet seat covers, $44.19 a case. Scented disinfectant sprays, $48.92 a case. Powdered laundry detergent, $69.93. Meter deodorant sprays, $26.59 a case. Deodorant dispenser, $37.75. Floor stripper, $59.94. Floor sealer, $89.69. Floor wax, $84.92. 20-inch buffing pads, $13.67 a case. 24-ounce ribbed mop head, $26.89 a case. 16-ounce mop head, $19.38 a case. Fiberglass mop handle, $11.26. 60-inch dust mop handle, $13.13. Dustpan case at $41.51. 24-quart yellow mop bucket with ringer, $75.96. Maxi Slant angle broom, $11.66. Foaming glass cleaner, $47.36. Bio Conqueror is $43.38 a case. Odoban, $61.58 a gallon. Old English furniture oil, $26.68 a case. Bathroom cleaner, $30.14 a case. DMQ neutral disinfectant, $39.66 a case. Non-abrasive multipurpose cream cleanser, $38.30 a case. Bath towel scale remover, $36.46 a case. 32-ounce spray bottle, 74 cents. Ooh, a deal. Trigger sprayer, 47 cents each. 24 by 33 can liner, $29.23. 33 by 40 can liner, $45.33. 38 by 60 can liner, $41.48. 43 by 48 can liner, $37.49. Toilet bowl brush, $181. 8.5 by 11 paper, $46.14, and 8.5 by 14 copy paper, $70.
That's
This is the last one.
rebate. Comes on this truck, it's 'cause it's a gas line.
This is from Mayfield Paper Company.
That's why it's not showing on the diesel.
They want all the business.
But you know, for that truck. that's
Jumbo
still
toilet
not
tissue,
terrible.
$28.50 a
No.
case. Small toilet tissue, $22.59 a case. 4.5 by 3.5 toilet tissue, $37.80 a case. Paper towel roll, $28.35 a case. Larger paper towel roll, $21.65 a case. Paper towels, $21.35 a case. Powder-free vinyl gloves, $2.40. Powder-free natural gloves, $3.55. Liquid detergent, $3.10. 24-ounce mop head, $4.99 each. 16-ounce mop head, $3.89 each. Glass and multi-surface cleaner, $78.69 a case. Odoban, $55.95 a case. Disinfectant cleaner, $39.98. Spartan bathroom cleaner, $24.58 a case. Neutral disinfectant, $36.80 a case. Non-abrasive multipurpose cream cleanser, $39.18 a case. Bath towel scale remover, $62.59 a case. These are all can liners coming up. 24 by 33, $18.50. 33 by 40, $30.29. 38 by 60, $25.35. 43 by 48, $22.95. 8.5 by 11 paper, $53.48. 8.5 by 14 paper, $75.75.
Can you repeat those, please?
Nope. We will have those available for review by any member of the public or commissioner who chooses to.
We only have to read them in. Somebody around here has
Has
to
to-
organize it and sort them out.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Is that all of the
Yeah.
janitorial supplies bids? I will ask a question just to make sure. I know a couple of those are buy board vendors. And that was their buy board pricing. I noticed they put it on there. And Tana, I guess that'll be on your end if those are the ones that we choose to do, handling the rebates and making sure we're getting those submitted to them. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Motion, take under advisement.
Second. He's making a list.
We have a motion to take those under advisement by Commissioner Fincannon, seconded by Commissioner Beecham. Any questions or comments on that motion or the items?
You wanting those done on 12/31?
Maybe by Christmas? No, I'm sure.
I'm not the one who made the motion. Commissioner Fincannon, would you like to take those under advisement in a week?
You
Or
want to
two?
have them on the, it kind of depends on time.
Tana, do you,
How long you think you need?
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
There's quite a few there.
Yes,
We'll
Two
do
weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
thank you.
Any questions or comments on the motion or the item? All right, motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Open and take action as necessary on Precinct 4 work truck bids. Looks like we've got 2 here. First one is from Ford House.
And, real quick, I didn't get that call back on that bid,
Okay.
so.
All right, it looks like all told, the sale price from Ford House on this is $47,128.
What size truck was that?
F-250, 4x4.
Gas.
Oh, gas.
And then we have a bid from Pruitt Ford, which is $61,528.75.
And that's a F-250 diesel.
Oh, okay. And then we also have a gas for $53,028.75.
Yeah, and that's a F-350 gas.
So we have
They're all-
bids
they're
on
pickups,
3
so they're
different
not cab
vehicles.
chassis.
What was the?
What was the RFP?
It gave them the ability
Okay, okay,
to do whatever.
okay. Do you want to take those under
Motion to
advisement?
take under advisement, please.
Second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Watts, seconded by Commissioner Fincannon to take those bids under advisement. Next week, 2 weeks?
Let's go 2 weeks,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And we did that too, Tana, to get maybe some used vehicles in there, but nobody really seemed to have any of those.
Correct, and I also spoke with Vernon Auto Group and Ford. The other dealerships, I didn't get a return phone call. I had probably 6 or 7 of them that I left messages for in the surrounding areas. So I don't know why the low turnout on that.
Any questions or comments on the motion to take those under advisement, 2 weeks? All right, the motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Item number 10. Receive update on courthouse renovations and county courthouse annexes. Commissioner Beecham?
Not a lot to update. The big focus is to try to get the 30th district ready to use on the 1st. So currently, we've got the fire alarm people working, some electricians up there. They jumped the gun and had the fire marshal come and inspect before they were ready, so we did not get a passing grade because they weren't ready for it. So they're trying again.
Never want to take a test you're not ready for.
No,
I learned that
no,
once.
no. So that's been a big push. Iowa Park's going along well. Annex, for all practical purposes, we're done. There's still a few little hanging items of punch list. We haven't done the final punch walk yet, so waiting on word to do that. That's about it.
Any questions? No? Okay. It is 10:47 and court is adjourned. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.